Welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family.
Listen. Cam has some stuff to say, and I had to think about it, and I had to listen to it and think about some stuff that was brought up from 2 years ago, where I said, "Cam, you my man's, and I'm coming for your spot." Now I'm not sure how that's taken as hate when all you have to do is understand that I'm saying I'm coming for your spot because I see you as the standard that is setting the bar in that specific space. So you took that as an insult. If you check the numbers, what I said I was going to do, I've already done and surpassed that in this specific space. Now, he said he asked me to come join them, to do something with them. And I told him, okay, you got to check with my people. You got to reach out to my people who, when it was time for me to work with you, what did I ask you to do? Reach out to who?
I talked to Doug.
You talked to Doug. What he talking about money and bags and how much you pay guest feature, how much we pay our guest features. Buddy, I ain't no guest feature. Boy, I'm the main attraction. What is you talking about? I always been the main attraction. There's a difference. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I love it is what it is because it's different than what we do. Mm-hmm. Their views, they got some high ones. But it's mainly about going at people and jigging at people, Over here, it's about having fun, entertaining, and the stories.
Yeah.
Completely different. Two different shows. I love them, though. The Stephen A thing. You talk about weird and I don't like you, don't like my vibes. Listen, for one, the whole world know I'm joking and trolling. It's a funny story that wasn't even true to begin with, and you took that serious. So then now you're getting personal with the words and the talking. I post my location where I'm at every day.
So guys, as you saw from the clip, Chad Ochocinco responded back to Cam about all the backlash and all the negative comments that Cam had about him. Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is, Cam. This is really petty. But it's beyond just a beef between Cam and Chad Ochocinco. Why does it seem like in the black community, the black podcast space, when it comes to black businesses, even Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, there always has to be a rivalry. Like, there can only be one at the top. Here's the thing. Chad, if you guys don't know, he's known for being a jokester. He doesn't take anything seriously. And that's why people love him. He was clearly joking about adding inches to his equipment. Clearly, that was not a real story. And that's why people love Chad. That's why people relate to him. That's why Chad has been so popular, even though he's been retired for so long. The man's been retired over 10 plus years. And he's still in the media limelight. He's still getting attention from the media, just as he was back when he was playing. That's why people love his personality so much. And when he said that he wanted to take Cam's spot, it was clearly just a compliment to Cam, seeing the accomplishment that Cam was making with the It Is What It Is podcast, and just saying that he wants to be on his level. It was not a disrespectful comment. It was not him attacking Cam. Anybody could see that. But instead of laughing it off, Cam took it personally and threw shots at Chad. And now we have a beef. Chad has never been the type of guy to throw shades, tear down another black man. Even athletes, he has a hard time criticizing him. It's almost like he loves so many athletes and always has positive things to say about them. Even though you'll see Shannon Sharp, he'll criticize an athlete, but then you'll see Chad try to find the positivity. And that's why people love Chad so much. Don't get me wrong, Cam has a great accomplishment in hip-hop and entertainment, and his show with Mace, It Is What It Is, it's doing great. But it's like Cam can dish it out, but he cannot take it. He and Mace joke about people all the time on their show, but the moment somebody says something about them, something that they don't agree with, it's suddenly a problem. It makes no sense. And Cam, you have to put some respect on Chad's name. I know he's a jokester, but this man's legit. For those that don't know Chad Google Chad Ochocinco. Google Chad Johnson, which was his previous name before he changed his last name to Ochocinco. We're talking about a guy who made over $49 million in the NFL. He was one of the top receivers in his prime. He was selected to multiple Pro Bowls. He is widely respected in the sport, and on top of that, he has one of the greatest personalities. That is why people love him. That's why he's still popular, even though he's been retired for so long. That's why people relate to him. His jokester, his down to earth, the way he's so humble. And let's be honest, how many hit songs has Cam had? How many top albums has he dropped? Compare Cam's rap career to Chad's football career. Cam's rap career isn't even close. Cam might have had some moments, but his career was elite. He was elite at what he did. Let's not act like they're on the same level when it comes to career achievements. And why does there always have to be a beef in the black community, the podcast space, black businesses, black influencers, black rappers? Why is there always got to be a beef? Why is there every time a new black podcast or media space that starts thriving, there has to be some kind of beef? We've seen this with Joe Budden versus Drink Champs, Charlemagne, DJ Academics. It's like there's always this idea, this illusion that there can only be one podcast at the top. But why? We don't see that with white podcasts. Sports analysts, they don't do this. But in our spaces, like, we all can't eat at the same time. This is $1 billion industry. There's enough space, enough room for everybody to eat, for everybody to win. Cam and Chad, they both have had successful platforms, but instead of us using those platforms to elevate each other, it has to turn into beef. And let's be real, this is more Cam being petty. Even in Chad's response, he was showing love. And that's the real Chad. That's why people love him so much, the down to earth. At the end of the day, who really benefits? None of them. Not the culture, just the people who love to see black men at odds. But let's call it what it is. This drama is unnecessary. Chad was just having fun. Cam took it too seriously. He was actually praising Cam, just saying that he wants to take his spot, meaning that he wants to be on Cam's level. This was prior to NightCap, and it was just him showing love, seeing how it is what it is with growing. Now we have another pointless beef in the podcast space in the black community. But honestly, it's time to stop all of this. There's room for everybody to eat. So instead of tearing each other down, let's start building each other up. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. And with that being said, I am out.